Wayne's Weird World. What? Whoa, winter, wet, horrible, weather. Okay, cheers. Jamison on a cold day, and chocolate. Yep. Well, more things that I've scavenged from the garden. Things that I dragged up from the beach, and I could hear it in the background. And more of Tiny's keikis that are just coming in to flower spike. And I thought, why not? I did this one last week. I did another one for my daughter. I brought down last week for her birthday. She seems to like it. I think. So, we're going to find out what these are going to be like. I'll give them a poke. There's a root coming through here, so hopefully there's enough root development on these to no, not too strong. Wiggle, wiggle. I don't want to pull. Pulling is not a good idea. That's going to have to get broken off. Okay. Pulling them out is not a good idea. These are just potted up into coyote. Ooh, I like that. That's the sort of root development I'm looking for when I'm making a mount, whether it's a table mount or a driftwood mount. Okay, that's one. There's another bit of root development poking through the bottom. I think you could see it, I'm not sure. Hope so. So, if all goes well, these have only been in these little 50 ml pots for 6-8 months. So, they're doing all right. Not all of them are showing flower spikes. See, this one is a flower spike, a keiki from a keiki. Okay. I don't mind. Come on. We're gonna push. I thought of watering these, and then I thought, if I'm going to use them, the coyote will flake away, fall away more easily if it's dry. There we go. Another one with nice root development. Yep, I'm happy with these. And I talked to my optometrist, and they both think that putting them in their window for display will be just fine. So I'll bring them around next week and see what they think. Oh, I can see the root development on this one sticking to the sides of the pot. See, this is what they do. You'll see them sticking to the side of the pot, and yes, you're going to end up damaging them as you wiggle and winkle them out. But if you just reach in and pull, or think you're going to free them up just by squeezing the pot, not gonna happen. You might get lucky sometimes, but ones like this, aha, more good root development. Ooh, I am a happy little chappy. 3 out of 4 is good. see any in the bottom here, but they're wrapping themselves up and around there, so if all goes well, it's coming out. Yes, 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 yes. Not quite the advanced roots as the other ones. Oh, I've been saving these for a photograph. Osmocote. Do you know what they are actually made out of? Permeable plastic. And I really don't like plastic more than I have to. Yes, the pots, but they get recycled. Okay. This coir peat gets recycled. This coir peat ends up being used for all kinds of things. Fruit trees, ornamentals, household plants mixed together. All right, let's do it. I prepared my fishing line on my little spindle with a loop on it, so that's ready. Scissors, everything else, scalpel. I've got my cinnamon back there, but I don't think I need that. Now, so that I don't forget the order, let's take them out. Don't crack and hit the pot. And that's the way I want to put them back in. All right. Now, I'm getting down to the last of my gravel. Now, I'm not worried about the water. So I'll have to go off to the landscaping depot early next week and get more gravel. That's not as much as I normally put in. Let's see if I can scrape out another cup. Well, that'll do. That'll do. Now, big one first. And then that one sort of nestles in there. And this one. Oh, come on. Squeeze them in. Yeah, I think it's going to be all right. Well, that didn't want to go in there, did it? All right. Whoops. Come back here. All right. Now, sphagnum moss. With my trays. Sphagnum moss. And see about organizing. Let's not waste the Jamison. No. We're not going to do that. All right. Let's have a look here. That's a possible. Two on the side. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stems on this side. That's good. And 3 on this side. 7 and 3. I like that number. Okay. Let's tuck you there and there. Unfortunately, without driftwood, I can't really pin them while I get everything organized. So I'm just going to have to try try and settle them in as best I can without the advantage of the pins to stabilize and hold them while I get all this organized. Come on, tuck into the cleft. Now, if all goes well, the roots are going to work their way into the sphagnum moss, and I'll only put this weather, my nose. Excuse me. Ooh. Yes, Gus. I know. You've got your winter coat on too. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. You've got your winter coat on. You're a good boy. Now let's try and remember which side goes where. All right. Yep. Okay. Let's attach this first. Through there. Grab that. Pull it out. Nice big loop. Woohoo! All right. Where are we going to anchor this thing? Down and around. Yeah, right. Slip off. Great fun. So if I can get one loop all the way around the base of these rocks, tucked down as low as I can. You see why I like having a spool like that, because if I just had a spool of fishing line straight from the hardware store or the fishing shop, and I let go of it, I'd have fish line everywhere. Here we go. Pull it up tight. Yes! Okay. Now, let's see, these two go on this side. Sphagnum moss hanging off. Yes. I hope I have the angle of the camera reasonably good for all of this, because it's not until I actually sit down and look at it that I know whether I really stuffed it up or not. Yeah, okay. And I'm wearing my best clothes for the video. Yeah! I've got my special U-Butte wonderful hat, and I've got my U-Butte wonderful vest or jump or sweater or whatever, and I've got my wonderful designer jacket and my scarf and maybe a tie. Okay, yeah. I'm in the greenhouse. I'm a gardener. Oh, I almost used the F word. I'm not interested in all that sort of stuff. Yes, if I'm going to go into the shops, I have a shower, clean up, and put on some clothes that don't have holes in the knees. But otherwise, I could give a toss. I'm in the garden. My plants don't care. And if the people that are watching this, all of you people, are going to be put off by my grubby clothes, sorry! Not going to happen. I'm not going to pretend to dress up so I can do this sort of stuff. You've got to be kidding. This is what it's all about. Oh, bend down. Come on. Or should I turn you around? No, that's better. That's better. And I haven't wrapped any fish line around yet. So I'm hoping I do have more sphagnum moss in the bucket. And I'm going to have to go and talk to some people about collecting a bit more living sphagnum moss. Okay, where is it? What is that spool? Where's it going? It's hanging off there somewhere. I can hear it. Aha! Okay, stay down there. Okay, now we come up and across and under. Oh, there's a nice little cleft. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the fish line will just naturally sit in those little angular sections. Let's get that down. Under there. Under there. No. We'll go across. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle through. This is why I like having a little spindle, because I can go zigzagging through. Get it right down in there to anchor. Whoop! Too much pressure! Naughty, naughty! Okay, let's try to cross there. There. That's better, didn't dislodge. Okay. And I might not have to put very much more fish line around here. No, I like that. I'm just going to do one more wrap, one more turn. Get that down on the ground. I'm going to try and come across here without too much pressure like I did last time. Whoop, 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 whoop. Dendrobium kingianum. These are Tiny's babies. Is that better? Ah, that's much better. Now, I'm going to go between these two and around the back of this one, because that's going to help anchor those roots. I think that might do it. Now, continue around underneath this rock, and then I'm going to tie them off together. Now, this might be a good spot. So, surgical scissors. Oh, missed. Tweezers. This is where I really sometimes get frustrated. Shh. No expletives allowed. No expletives allowed. Allowed? How loud? Very loud. I've sometimes thought of using one of my leather sewing needles to attach onto the end of the fish line. But by the time I usually get around to doing that, I'm usually done. Did you hear that word, usually? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, right. Okay, one overhand knot. I'm not sure. There's that pun, sorry. I'm not sure if you can see that, what I'm doing. Get in there. Yes, Gus, time to go. Oh, stop that. Fingers! And I snagged some sphagnum moss in the process. Whew! I think that's it. trim off the little daggy bits, tuck in the gravel. I'll fish out some of these little bits. I'll flood it, because by flooding it, it'll remove any bits of bark or coir peat or whatever. And that's it. Another table mount. Red on red. Brick red on brick red. Jasper that I collect from the coast just in front of my house. Now, I'll put a couple more loops in there before I cut it. Okay, that's it. Wayne's Weird World. Cheers. See you next time. Oh. Yeah, Gus. I know it's time. Cheers.